What's up, guys? Jeremy from the Maskcaster today. Today I have another unboxing video for you. Recently on Instagram, I won a giveaway by Strikeaway on Instagram. You guys should go check him out. I'll link him somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, he did a giveaway for like 30,000 subscribers. And he was giving away a cooler from, I guess, his sponsor, Candy Coolers. And I won one of those, so they sent one to me. And I also got a mystery tackle box for the month of July. So I have 2 boxes to unbox this video. I hope you guys enjoy that little part. And I also want to say for the mystery tackle box part, last month, if you watch the video, you'll see that I actually, they sent me the wrong box. Oh, there's a wasp trying to land on my chest, okay? I'll just let him chill. But, yeah, so they sent me the wrong box. I never actually emailed them and asked to see if they could send me the actual box, which I needed. But, we're going to do the unboxing this month, see if they actually send me the right box, which is Inshore Saltwater. So I hope they do send me the right one, because I am going to North Carolina soon, so I could use some new stuff. And also, by the time you guys watch this video, I'll be in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona specifically. I'll be doing some freshwater fishing there in the 110, 115 degree weather there, so hopefully get some bass. I'll be doing some creek fishing to get some, like, maybe different types of, I don't know, sunfish. Maybe there's some trout around. I don't even know what's around there. Maybe catfish, because I've never caught a catfish. There are stripers in the lake, but I doubt I'll be able to catch any of those either. But that's besides the point. So this video is unboxing. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get cracking to that. I don't want to talk too much, so let's get going. Alright guys, first of all, we're just going to start with this big ass box which has the cooler in it. Like I said, this was sent to me by Candy Coolers because I want to give away Autumn Strikeaway's page for 30,000 followers. So I'm just going to open this up, quickly show you the cooler, and then get into the mystery tackle box unboxing. So I'm just going to open this thing up with this pen. Let's open this sucker up. Ooh. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and took it out of here. Looks pretty nice so far. When I picked it up, it was pretty heavy and it seems to be really durable. Let's just get all this wrapping off. Alright guys, so here's the cooler. I flipped it around, took all the wrapping off. This is what it looks like. This is a 22-quart ice chest by Candy Coolers. It's called the Outfitter Series. Lifetime warranty, whatever. I don't really care who it's made by. I just want to see if it's good or not. So it says it's airtight, which is good for keeping fish. Holds 2-liter bottles upright. Okay. Lightweight performance and UV resistant. So I don't really care. I think the UV resistant is so it doesn't melt or something. I'm not sure. But it seems to be pretty good. It feels durable. It's also heavy, which is a good thing in some ways. But let's take a look on the inside. There's a user manual in here, whatever, and has a sticker. It smells like plastic otherwise, but yeah, so this looks like a really good cooler. Apparently this thing could hold ice for 2 to 3 days. I don't even know, but the main uses I'm gonna use this for is when I go on vacation. This will keep my bait nice and cool for a few days, and then all I have to do is replace the ice. Because usually when I have bait, I just put it in the freezer, the mini fridge of my hotel, and it sinks up the entire room and it ruins everything. With this, I can just keep it in the car. It has the ice in it, won't smell up anything because it's airtight. So that's good. Just any cooler like this that has like the airtight thing on it will be good. So I'd use even Yeti or whatever. But Yetis are super expensive, and so was this. That's why I'm happy that I won it instead. So yeah, it's pretty spacious. So I guess that's good as well. So I might be able to use this on my kayak, but I think it's a little big for that. I'm not sure. But overall, it's pretty nice. That's pretty much for this part. I don't really want to show you guys too much stuff, but because I kind of just want to get into the mystery tackle box unboxing, because that's more exciting for me and you guys. So there it is. Really nice cooler. Thanks to Strikeaway for doing this giveaway. Yeah, that's it. Let's get into the mystery tackle box unboxing. Alright guys, so here's the mystery tackle box for this month. It's, you know, pretty cool, but yeah, so let's get this thing unboxed. Alright you guys, I just opened this thing and yes, it's the right box. It is the right box. Here we go, guys. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at the what's inside card. We got Misty Minnow by Thunder Mist, Big Wick Hair Jig by Bucktail, I'm assuming. It's Crab by Charlie's Worms, Finesse Double Tail Saltwater. So that's probably gonna be like a gold lure. Fat Gap Tube Leading Bait Hook, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Oh yeah, I know what those are. It's just basically gonna be a red hook, I'm assuming. So let's get into this boxing. I'll put everything out. Alright, so here's everything in here. There's just another awesome sticker that these guys have. The Daiichi hooks, the crabs, the nice bucktail, the big boy baits double tail, and the misty minnow. Yeah. Alright guys, so here's the box, alright guys, here's the what's inside box. So we're gonna start with the first one on there, which is the Misty Minnow by Thunder Mist Lures, retailing at $7.99, and here it is. It is basically, like I said, it's by Thunder Mist Lures right there, Misty Minnow. This is a lipped, as they say, the irresistible realistic crankbait, and this is in a mullet sort of pattern, sort of, because it doesn't really look like a mullet, but I guess that's what it's supposed to imitate. But it's lipped and it has 2 big trebles in the back, so I'm gonna assume that you'd probably use this for trolling. Even if you just could use it in freshwater, this would be a good trolling lure in saltwater. I know for sure that I could troll this behind my kayak. Maybe not catch anything, but we'll see. Because, like I said, this looks like a mullet. So, if I'm using this in North Carolina, this could potentially catch me some really big fish. So, let's read some more information on the back about it. This has a realistic shape. It is 3 1/4 inches. It suspends. It dives 8 to 12 feet, and it rattles. So yeah, this is mainly a trolling bait. It's just really nice overall. I'm really happy that I actually got this lure. Like I said, like 10 times already, it's gonna work well and potentially catch me some big fish. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Alright guys, the next thing is the Big Wig Hair Jig by Jenko Fishing, and that thing also retails for $7.99. It's right over here. This is a bucktail slash hair jig, whatever they call it. It's really cool looking. It's blue. It's got hair on the back. Like, it's got a huge profile. So let's read some stuff on the back. This is, let's see if it says anything. So this is 3/4 ounce. The color is blue black or black blue, whatever, black and blue, whatever. So the big wig is sure to produce bites and add to your catch. It's all about the action. Well, so guys, this is, like I just said, it's a bucktail jig. So this thing has it. And for bucktails, this has a huge presentation because it's got these extra feathers that come out. So I might not even have to tip this with anything at all. Or I might just actually clip the end of this because I know big presentations are sometimes good, but this looks like a pretty small bucktail, and if I'm fishing this in North Carolina, I'm mainly going to be catching just small flounder, like summer flounder, or even southern flounder. I know they're there too, but we'll see how well this works. I know it's going to work well up here in not up here, but up in New Jersey or Delaware, depending on where I choose to use it, because I'm going to use this for some flounder fluke, you know. I know it'll work well in the shallow bays and stuff if I plan on kayaking or anything. So, yeah, I'm happy with this lure too. I mean, I have a ton of bucktails, but I don't have any this small, so this definitely will work for me in the small bays and stuff in North Carolina if I do manage to get kayaking. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that one, as well as the Thunder Mist Misty Minnow. So the next item is Crab by Charlie's Worms. This retails for $2.64, and they're right here. So these are Charlie's Saltwater Edition. It is scented, and it is a crab. So let me just pull this out and show you guys this lure, because it does look pretty weird. Alright, as you can see guys here, this is the Charlie's crab, and as you can see, it's got like a grub part to it where you can thread it onto your jig head and just jig it around and cast it. Now with my crab lures, which I have used before, I prefer to not actually have that because a lot of the time it does create a little bit different action. I'd rather be able to thread my jig head through the crab and work it, you know, and it just looks like an actual crab when, you know, it doesn't have that big thing in it. But I know it'll work pretty well, especially in North Carolina. There's going to be some red drum around and some speckled sea trout, and I know that these guys are big crustacean eaters, so I know that a crab lure will work pretty well. I'm not sure if I'll actually catch anything on it, but I certainly will try. Alright guys, that is the Charlie's crab worm. We'll move on from that bait to the next one, which is the Finesse Double Tail Grub Saltwater by Big Bite Baits. Retails at $2.25. Let me just pull it out from over here. So here it is, guys. It is the Big Bite saltwater baits. Oh, cool, that's awesome. They actually have a new design to their lures, because I remember like last year they didn't have that much design to it. So it says it can catch redfish, flounder, and speckled sea trout, which I do believe it can. So this is basically just like a gulp style lure. It's got a grub body, and it's got a double tail, like curly tail style trailer to the end of it. Now I would put this on the end of the bucktail, and I will just jig it around a bit for flounders, red drum, and like I said, if I do put this on there, I will trim that down because this is already a huge presentation to begin with. Or I'll actually just fish this on a jig head under a popping cork, or just a normal jig head by itself and pop it around. I'm confident this will probably be the biggest killer out of anything in here. And I know it will, because this thing just catches everything. You can catch small sea trout, black drum, red drum, flounder species, even croaker, and smaller fish if they're a bit more aggressive. So I'm happy with this lure as well, because I don't have too much gulp, and gulp is expensive, so I know this will be a good substitute to use instead. Alright guys, the next one is the Fat Gab Tube Bleeding Bait Hook by Daiichi. This retails for $3.50. Let me just grab it over here quickly. So there it is. It is basically just an offset EWG style, Texas rig hook. As they say for thick plastics, this is a 4/0 hook. It is in the shade of red, so fish might mistake it for a bleeding bait fish, depending on what is rigged on it, or maybe a bleeding crab, if crabs even bleed. But yeah, so that's been pretty good. I will rig this up with the crab, and I'll rig it up with that, even though that's probably a bit too big, but I can probably get it to work. So overall, I'm actually really happy with this box. Because of course last month they sent me the wrong box. Who knows what awesome stuff I might have gotten last month, but I'm happy with this overall. I'll definitely be able to use all this stuff in North Carolina, and I'll definitely give it all a try. So that's awesome. Alright guys, so here's just a quick overview of everything I have, from the crab to the hooks to the bucktail, the big bite baits, curly tail, and the misty minnow. So overall, I'm very happy with this box, because like I said many times in this video, last month Mystery Tackle Box actually sent me the wrong box. So this stuff really makes up for it, so I'm definitely going to keep on getting Mystery Tackle Box due to the amazingness of this box. I will try to do MTB Slam, but do not hold me to that, because I know North Carolina is not necessarily an easy place to fish, and a lot of these are artificials. So, well, they're all artificials, of course, so I'm really going to have to try hard, and I don't want to spend all my time in North Carolina trying to catch fish on these, so I probably might just use live bait or just do whatever I want to catch other fish, but I will try to get a slam done, and if I do, I'll let you guys know and you'll see a video. Like I said, overall, I'm happy with this box, so Mystery Tackle Box, good job. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this unboxing. I really liked what I got. I really liked that cooler. I really liked the Mystery Tackle Box, so that was pretty good stuff. Especially that Mystery Tackle Box, I got a lot of cool stuff with it that I can use in North Carolina upcoming. And once again, I will be in Arizona by the time you guys see this video, so stay tuned for some okay Arizona videos, because it's me 110, 115 degrees every day. I will be there, so I'm not sure how good the fishing is actually going to be. But expect a vlog for the Grand Canyon or something like that, so I should get some cool stuff out of it. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, so don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe.